Right. Let me tell you about the Great Spaghetti Incident. It all started on a Tuesday, which, as any cat knows, is the most boring day of the week. Dave was out, and I was free to do my thing. So I was all by myself. Staring at the ceiling can only entertain a sophisticated feline like myself for so long. Then, a glorious idea struck me. I'd seen Dave do it a million times. It looked easy. I was going to make spaghetti. The pantry, a tough challenge, but with a quick jump and some clever moves, I made it in. I found the lawn, newly things. Getting the box open was a battle of wits and teeth, but I emerged victorious, albeit covered in a light dusting of flour. Time for the sauce. I grabbed a jar of the red stuff, but when I opened it, it did not just pop. It went off like a firework. My pristine white fur was now a modern art masterpiece of tomato splatters, a small price to pay for culinary greatness. Now for the cooking part. I dragged the giant metal pot to the stove. Getting the noodles inside was like trying to herd squirrels. They went everywhere. Finally, I managed to get a respectable bundle into the pot. I turned the knob on the stove just like Dave does. A little click, a little hiss, and then a beautiful blue flame. Success! I sat back, admiring my work, tail twitching with pride. The water started to bubble. It was happening. But then, things got foamy, very foamy. The water bubbled over, hissing angrily as it hit the flame. The spaghetti, now a soggy, starchy monster, began to climb out of the pot. It was an invasion. Panic set in. I batted at the foamy beast, but it only grew stronger, slithering across the stovetop. Just as I was about to be consumed by the pasta apocalypse, the front door opened. It was Dave. He just stood there, staring at the kitchen chaos, at me, the valiant but sauce-stained chef. He didn't even get mad. He just sighed, scooped me up, and ordered a pizza. You know, I think he was secretly impressed. Maybe next week, I'll try baking a cake. What could go wrong? Thanks for watching my story. See you next time.